essentially what Trump did is he assumed every deficit was due to hidden tariffs that we couldn't see. Right? If we have a deficit with this country, they must be cheating with some non-tariff barriers that we can't quantify. And so we're just going to assume that there are tariffs, and we're going to reciprocate against those non-existent tariffs, which to me is a lie. He doesn't have the authority to do that. You can't change the meaning of a word to take power that was never given to you. So, I mean, the whole thing is illegal. And so one of the things that might save us is that the courts strike it down. But how long does it take for that to happen? Somebody has to sue withstanding, and then the court has to hear it. But again, and the Republicans that control Congress are afraid to stand up to him.
So they'll just do whatever he wants.
Yeah, they got no spine. I mean, Rand Paul will do it. He's like the only guy out there that I see, but then he's always the only guy. You know, we just, unfortunately, don't have enough Rand Pauls.
But why go so aggressive and against every country? And then he's saying, not only do you have to make up for these deficits, but the money you cost us in the past, you're going to have to pay for that too.
Look, it's nonsense. There's no rhyme or reason. It's, as I said, I think he's on a mission from God. He just thinks he's, you know, the holy man.
By the way, what you're explaining is called the Messiah complex.
Yeah. All right, Davey. That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Does it take for that to happen? Okay. So this guy with his hand up, he's got like some Chinese symbols or something in his name. Go ahead.
Yeah. It's a long traveler.
Hey.
Hi, Peter. I just want to say thank you so much. I'm a fan of you for almost 20 years. I watched, 2007, those of two fools laugh at you on the CNBS. And I was shorting the stocks, shorting the banks, home builders, listen to you at that time. So very big fan of you. And I think you are the most honest economist. And also, you are the only one makes any sense in this country. It's a travesty that Trump did not use you in his administration. I hope in the future you'll be one in a position to help American rebuild.
Yeah, I mean, nothing would make me happier than to be able to, go down to Washington and actually advise him to do the right thing. But right now, I think the environment around him is way too toxic for that to happen. I mean, he's also surrounded by people. The crypto people wouldn't let me anywhere near him. But all they care about is making money in their tokens. People say, well, Peter, you're just saying this stuff because you own gold and you want to make money. I own gold because I know the government's going to do the wrong thing. But I'm not encouraging them to do the wrong thing. I want them to do the right thing. But my investment portfolio is based on them not listening to me. Now, that doesn't mean I'm going to shut up. So everything, when people say, oh, you're just talking because you want to make the price of gold go up. The price of gold is going to go up whether I talk or not. But I want the government to do the right thing. If they did the right thing, I would make less money than I'm going to make by them doing the wrong thing. So if they do the wrong thing, I make a lot more money. But I don't need to make that money. I'd rather them do the right thing because I care more about the country than about my making money. But if the country's going to collapse and I can either make money or lose money, well, I might as well make it, right? Because those are my choices. I can profit from the collapse or I can lose. But, hopefully I make enough money that maybe I can make a difference. I mean, because if I were to run from office, I ran for Senate one time, and I didn't. I self-financed to a degree, but I also raised money.
I just want to say that you're doing the right thing. What you just said, you said many years ago. I heard you made this point at least maybe more than 10 years ago that you don't want to make this money. But I just want to say that what's coming, maybe Trump is basically, just like you said, breaking the bubble. This bubble was created maybe more than 20 years ago. Trump had nothing to do with this. But